when it comes to sponsorship, when you start a small business like this is, Dave, it's just the three guys that we talk about are basically the three guys who are part of this business. Sure, we have partners. We mentioned Eggplant and Avi Studios. We have those that support us. There's a Dasmo that does our cameras. But when it comes to actually spending money and title sponsorship, we didn't just go out and flail ourselves. In fact, we went to one. We waited for one company, and that's DKI Canada. There's a reason for it. They understand what we do. They understand where we want to go. And I certainly understand the kinds of people that we're dealing with, which are of the highest caliber. And here's an example. This is a tough story, but it also will tell you the kinds of people that we have got into business with. In Okotoks, Alberta, our good friend Geoff Stewart, who is a big part of DKI and a big part of the reason why we have been sponsored by DKI. He's part of the Okotoks Minor Hockey Association in the town. But it's, by the way, he's not from, that he moved to. But this is why community becomes important. The devastation of Las Vegas, I was a little concerned, Dave, when I saw that it was number one, Las Vegas, number two, country music, because there's two things that people in Alberta love. It's both of those things. As it turns out, a woman by the name of Tara Rowe went down with her husband for his birthday. She said because she's going because he loves country music. They become separated. He can't find her. She never comes back. They have two young boys in grade 1 and grade 2. It's a really hard story. Enter Geoff Stewart, a part of DKI, who is also acting member and president of the Okotoks Hockey Minor Association. He joined CBC Radio in Alberta, and here's a brief interview with what he is doing for that family. Again, a tough story, but an important one.
One of the things we did immediately was obviously keep the boys registered in hockey, but we refunded them the money for the registration and paid for it by a couple of silent donations. And the one that we just thought might help out when they're in town is setting up a little bit of a money drive for food and what that is about is just we know it's a hard time and sometimes you don't feel like making a meal or preparing lunches and those type of things. So we talked to our good friends over at Sobeys here in Okotoks and raise money through Okotoks Minor Hockey. And that way we were able to have lunches set up and prepared and delivered to the school for Tara's boys and then have some meals. As you know, when these are tough times and people are showing up at the house and just family getting together in those important times like that, we want to be able to just say, here's a tray of food or here's some ribs and stuff from the deli. So sometimes it's those little things, isn't it? You actually just called up the local owner of the Sobeys and asked if he could help? Yeah, it was immediately the next day I called Dave actually at Sobeys here in town, and he's been a great supporter of Okotoks Minor Hockey as well. Tremendous supporter, to say the least. And we just quickly, the two of us talked and put that together, and then we just started rallying with our group at Okotoks Minor Hockey, and it's been really nice to see the community stepping up like that and donating donating to GoFundMe and obviously we want to keep some privacy.
That is really remarkable. So that's basically what they did. He decided to go to Sobeys, make sure there was food for the kids, refunded the money in hockey, and then make sure that whenever they want to play hockey, it's paid for. That's who DKI is. That's who Geoff Stewart is.
Yeah, just class act all the way around.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yep.